If you are new here, my name is Ohemaa. On my channel, I do makeup reviews, makeup tutorials, skincare reviews, skincare routine videos, occasional sprinkle of hair videos, and we're just now getting into vlogs and lifestyle content. So if anything I listed down below interests you, definitely go ahead and subscribe down below. Also click the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads from me. Okay? If you are a returning subscriber, hey! In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at the rest of the boxes that I didn't open that have been sitting here since before I redid my studio. So we're going to be doing a full face of PR makeup. If you want to see which products I use, because I did not use everything that I opened, that's a disclaimer. Some of the products that I showed or some of the products I listed in the titles didn't work very well for me, so I did not use them at all. But I did show you what they look like though, but I didn't use them. Okay, so if you want to see which products I use, which products I love, which products I would recommend that you pick up, then keep on watching. First, we got this Sigma Renew lip oils. I already started using one. It comes with 4 lip oils. They don't call it lip glosses. They call it lip oils. Okay, so it comes with 4 lip oils. One is a tint, the other 2 are lightweight formulas, and the other one is a clear sheen. And I have the clear sheen on my lips right now. This is the shade Hush. It has like a slight reddish, plumish hue to it. I mean, in the bottle it doesn't look like it has that kind of hue to it, but on the lips it gives like a very, very mild pigment to the lips, and it's actually stayed on my lips a very long time, so I'm very impressed with this. And the doe foot is huge. It's a very big doe foot on here. So ABH also sent over their new Norvina collection palette and 3 lip balms, and of course you have to use your hand to apply it. I am just not too fond of using my hands to apply any lip products, especially in these times, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I'm just gonna put these away and just stick to the Sigma lip stuff, and then whenever I'm more comfortable I'll just start using this. I'm gonna moisturize my skin. I have been using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream Instant Turnaround Moisturizer the past 2 videos that I did, and I really like how moisturizing my face looks and feels. I've already used my Paula's Choice SPF 50 moisturizer, but around here, like around this part of my face, I feel like it's been getting a lot dry. I mean, it looks shiny, but it feels dry, right? So I'm putting some moisturizer on before I start. That way it would have absorbed by the time I get to doing my skin routine. Depending on what the palette looks like, I might do a very simple eye look, which is what I wanted to do today. So I hope there are some you know, nice neutral colors that I can use in this palette, okay? Because okay, I haven't seen what the palette looks like. Today we're going to be using the Norvina palette volume 5 in our makeup look. We were lucky enough to have ABH and BoxyCharm actually send this palette over, so I think I'm going to give one of these palettes away in this video. I will pick somebody in the comments, let you know that you won, and I will send one of these palettes out to you because I have 2. If you like that, thumbs up the video, let me know, okay? The winner for the Juvia's Place Bronze Collection never claimed it. So if you're watching this and you commented on that video, go back and check to make sure that you're not the winner. And if by the time this goes up, the winner still hasn't claimed it, I am going to pick a new, like 2 days after this goes up, if that winner doesn't claim it, I'm gonna go delete it, and I'll delete the winner and pick a new winner to win, because it's still sitting here and I need it to go, okay? So go watch that video, comment on it if you haven't yet done so, and I will pick a winner for that video. Okay, so do that. Let's go ahead and open this. I don't know what it looks like. For some odd reason I don't see the Norvina posts, so that's why I wouldn't really know what this palette looks like. So of course it comes in like the double protected, and her palettes have some weight to them. This is what the outside of the palette looks like. I haven't seen the inside of this palette, so we're both going to find out what it looks like on the inside. It's a very pastel purple packaging, matches my nail. Okay, and this is what it looks like on the inside of the palette. Okay, so this is very purple. I'm trying to see the vision. Just give me a second, let me see the vision. I understand why there's browns in the purples, because blending browns and purples together could be very, very cute. I know that much. I feel like I've seen a few of these shades in the other 4 palettes. I've definitely seen B1. B1 is that gold shade that was the highlighter that was just recently launched. There is a pressed glitter shade in here, which is D2. I'm swatching C4 right now. C4 is a rose gold type shade. B5, swatching that as well. It's a nice deep burgundy-ish, brownish kind of shade. Let's swatch D3. I'm gonna swatch D3. Twilighty kind of shade. Definitely reflecting purple, which means it has a black base to it, and you can see. I'm gonna do my brows, and for my brows, I've always been using the Fenty Brow MVP. Occasionally, I will change it. If I do change it, I'll let you guys know. But today we're gonna be using the Brow MVP, and then we're gonna use the e.l.f. Matte Concealer. This is the shade Ebony. I either use Ebony or Cocoa to clean up my brows. I'm gonna use any one of my eye primers to prime my eye, and then I'm gonna use the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime as my eyeshadow base, okay? So before we proceed, I'm gonna show you guys the Sigma Switch. And the Sigma Switch is actually a mat that you're supposed to use to clean your brushes while you're doing your makeup, okay? And this is what that looks like. This is the mat, and it just sends along 2 brushes, okay? And essentially, after you apply your eyeshadow, you can clean the brush on here and then use the same brush in a different color, use it, and then clean it off again, okay? Now, this idea is really not new, except that this is the first time I've seen one in this form and not the foam kind of form, where it's usually in a tin and you just swipe your brush on there and it would take the pigments off the end of the brush, and then you can use the brush again. We're going to use the Sigma E54 brush and the Sigma E38 brushes along with the brush mat, and we're going to use it on our eyes today. Sigma Switch, which is the name of this matte thing, it retails for $19. It's a double-sided silicone matte. It gently pulls off cream or powder pigments from your brush bristles without using water or instant brush cleaners. I'm taking C3. So I'm going to take C3 and place it on the inner corners of my eye. The only other time I've seen a purple look like this is literally from the palette I just used 2 days ago, which is the Juvia's Place Royal palette, the Nubian Royal. That's the only other time I've seen a purple look like this. I'm going to take the shade A5. It's a lighter brown shade. I wonder how it's going to look on the lid. Okay, it's coming out a bit ashy. Okay, I'm going to go into my original shade, which was supposed to be C5. So I'm taking C5. And I'm going to apply C5 to the rest of my eye. Ooh, this is a lot darker than I thought it would be. Because I want it to be like a light brown shade, not a deep brown purplish shade. So I'm just going to cover it with A5 like I originally was going to do. And then I'll figure something else out. Yeah, the base of that brown is very purple. It's not what I wanted it to look like at all. Yeah, all the shades have some shade of purple in it. Even the A5 is a purple base brown. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and blend. I'm using the switch to remove the pigment from the brush. It did very well. It actually did very, very well. There's no trace of the pigment on here, so I can use it for a different one if I wanted to. But I'm going back into our original pigment, and I'm going to blend it into the shade that we just put down. all I want to do with my eyes today. Like, that's it. I don't want to add anything else to this, color-wise or shimmer-wise. I'm taking our fluffy blending brush, which is the crease diffuser, which is E38, and I'm gonna blend the edges of this out a little bit more. Everything blended very well together. The browns are actually not red-based browns, but more of a deep, you can like clearly see purple-based browns. Like when you blend it out, it blends into either a dark purple or a very lavender kind of purple. So yeah, even though they look brown, everything in this palette moves towards purple. Okay, if you want a brown that kind of blends into a purple shade, then use this palette. Okay, let's go ahead and prime. We're gonna prime Pure Haze Mist. It's almost done once again. So Derma Blend sent over their CC cream. It's called Continuous Correction Full Coverage CC Cream. Continuous Correcting CC Cream. It says Tone Coverage Correction Protection, Free Radical Defense, Non-Comedogenic, and up to 24 hours of wear when used as directed with other sun protection measures. Comes in 16 shades. The deepest shade is N90. 90N. I'm gonna swatch 90N so I can see what it looks like. If it's not deep enough, then we're not gonna do anything, but if it's deep enough, then we're gonna try N85 face. Oh wow, I knew it. I knew it. So when Derma Blend reached out to me, I think I had told them that I don't think that their shades would be deep enough to match me, and that we could maybe, they could maybe send me something else, but they insisted on sending this out, and this is what it looks like. If I blend it out, it's going to be too light for me, especially with the shade of my neck, so I prefer deeper foundations that would match the tone of my neck and my face compared to matching my chest shade. NARS sent over some Radiant Creamy Concealers and some Radiant Creamy Color Correctors. From what I'm seeing, the concealers are also going to be too bright for me. So I'm definitely not going to even be trying this. Like, it's not gonna work for me. I don't mean to do this. I really wanted to try NARS and love it because a lot of you said, oh, it's deep and it's for deep skin and all that. I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty foundation, and this is the shade 570N. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this in with a Colored Rain sponge. Use my code Ohemaa, a Colored Rain. So you can get a discount on your order. I Am Magic Concealer, and this is the shade number 4. I have just cleaned my brush off on this Sigma Switch pad, and I'm taking the E54 brush. I'm gonna go into the deeper shade in the palette, which is the E5. I'm gonna place it directly right here. It's definitely given purplish hue vibes. And all of a sudden I feel like I need a vampy lip option. I'm doing like a full liner. As you can see, it's lifting the eye, and you can actually see the full liner over there too, so yay. So I have actually been loving the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes as well as the e.l.f. Lash It Loud mascara. Now, we were lucky enough to have MAC send over their new mascara. I have seen some really good things about it from some people with very little lashes, so I want to go ahead and try it out to see if it's going to give me that really long lash look. Because we have tiny lashes over here, but we love big lashes, okay? So let's see how this is gonna go. This mascara is called the MAC Magic Extension 5mm Fiber Mascara. It says, ditch your false lashes. 90% said lashes achieved over the top exaggerated volume. 94% said the lashes looked longer, fuller, and lifted. So 25mm fibers equals to real volume and length. let's try this out. I like the spoolie. It actually fans out the lashes very nicely. Okay. Is this mascara enough to make me put down my falsies? Probably. It looks good. It looks really, really good. I know you probably can't see it very well because of the shade, the deep shades on my eyes, but it looks very, very, very good, and I really like what it looks like. Okay, MAC, we see you. Magic extension. Magic extension. Okay, so we are going to be using the Giorgio Armani Lip Maestro, and with these products you can use them as a lip stain or you can use them as a lipstick depending on, you know, what you're feeling. And at this point, if I use it as a lip stain, it would be very on brand with this vampy looking eye look that I did. They sent over 4 lippies. One of them keeps falling out, but this is what they look like on the inside of the package, and I really want to use this shade because I don't want to have like really bright lips, if that makes any sense. My base is looking really nice. I really, really, really like this foundation too. I'm gonna set my face with the Milani Make It Last Setting Mist. Okay, so these are the lips that I swatched. From the bottom we have 209, next we have 101, and then next we have 205, next we have 524 from the bottom, that is. There aren't any names actually on the bottles themselves, but on the website they have names on there, so I just gave you the numbers. That way maybe you can find out the corresponding names when you go on the website. So I'm really drawn to this shade and I really want to go ahead and use it. This is the shade 209. I wanted to use it without a liner so we can see what it looks like first. Feels almost velvety kind of. I wonder if it's matte or if it's gonna stay as a cream, but I really like the feel of it. It feels like I have nothing on my lips, but I like how it feels. That cream wasn't drying down. It was kind of getting on my nerves, so I went ahead and blotted it off to give me that more stained lip look. Okay guys, so this is my finished look, okay, and this one is for all my non-lash wearing peeps out there, because right now is the mascara from MAC. It's very volumizing. I can actually see it clear as day, even though I have like really, really deep vampy kind of shades on my eyes. I can still see it. A few thoughts on the products that I use. The eyeshadow palette, the Norvina Volume 5 palette, is what I have on my eyes. I use the shade E3 on my inner corner, and I can say that this palette is a very purple palette. Every single shade in here blends to purple. It doesn't blend to any other shade but purple. If it would blend to any other shade, then it would probably be blending into black, because most purples are black based, or because some of these purples in here are black, are based in black, but majority of these shades in here blend to purple. Even the brown looking shades blend to purple. So if you're trying to use it for a natural brown look, just know that it's going to blend to purple. Okay, that's just all I wanted to say with everything blending to purple. Also, a few of the shades in here are pressed pigments, and they want you to do a patch test before you use it. That way you can tell whether or not you're gonna have like an allergic reaction to it. Yeah, the earrings I have on right now are from True Face by Grace. I will get the exact link and link it down below so you guys can check it out. The Giorgio Armani lip stain. This is my first time actually using a lip stain alone, and the last time I swatched lip stains were actually from ABH, and I put gloss over it because I don't like my lips looking or feeling like they're dry. But I'm leaving this like this because I really like what it looks like, and I also like the fact that it doesn't transfer. It's giving me like a whole new vibe. so I'm not mad at it. So that is it for me for today's video, doing full face of PR makeup. Literally me opening PR boxes and bringing the products here so we can see whether or not they're gonna work for us. Let me know down below in the comments if you tried any of the products that I tried. Let me know how they worked for you, if they worked well or if they didn't work well for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am wishing you a very fabulous day. I will see you in my next video. Bye.